Okay, students, so let's get started with today's past papers for O levels in IGCSE physics. The topic is physical quantities and measurement techniques. There are usually very less questions related to physical quantities and measurement techniques for theory. So, yeah, this is a question that I found. Figure 2.1 shows a satellite moving at a constant speed. Okay, the satellite is moving at a constant speed in a circular orbit around the Earth. Okay, so the satellite is moving at a constant speed around the Earth. Okay, speed is a scalar quantity. Okay, but velocity is a vector quantity. State how a scalar quantity differs from a vector quantity. So, what will you say? Scalar quantities have a magnitude only, have a magnitude only, whereas vector quantities have a magnitude and direction. Have a magnitude and direction. Simple. Let's further move ahead. Underline every vector quantity in the list. We have to underline every vector quantity in the list. Distance is not a vector quantity. Displacement is yes a vector quantity. Force is also a vector quantity, not length, not mass, not time. There is a resultant force acting on the satellite in figure 2.1. Okay. Explain how the motion of the satellites shows that a resultant force is acting on it. Okay, very, very easy. So, can you see the satellite is orbiting around the Earth? I guess it is Earth. Yeah. The satellite is orbiting around the Earth. There will be a resultant force acting on the satellite that will be towards the Earth. Now, how do we know that a resultant force will be acting? How do we know a resultant force will be acting? Because if you monitor the motion of the satellite closely, it is moving, or you can say it is displacing. It is displacing. So you can say there is a change in displacement. There is a change in displacement that leads to a change in velocity, to a change in velocity, and change in velocity causes acceleration. Change in velocity causes acceleration. Simple as that. As you can see, that satellite is displacing along the circular path. As the displacement is changing, the velocity will change. As the velocity changes, this causes acceleration. And according to F is equals to ma, acceleration leads to resultant force. Acceleration leads to resultant force. Okay, let's move on to the last question of this. State the cause of this force. Okay, what will be the cause of this resultant force acting on the satellite? The gravitational pull of Earth. The gravitational pull of Earth. You can say gravitational pull or gravitational force of Earth on the satellite. On the satellite. Simple as that. This chapter usually doesn't contain much theory questions. So this was what I found. And you can go through the PDF in the description below.